Hey y'all, I'm in the kitchen today and I'm going to be making bacon wrapped Brussels sprouts. Now, I've never liked Brussels sprouts. I would sit at the kitchen table for 5 hours as a kid rather than eat Brussels sprouts, but bacon makes everything better. So these make a good side dish or a good appetizer, depending on whether you put toothpicks in them or not. So why don't you watch the recipe and maybe think about eating a little healthier, some green things that we don't normally eat, and maybe give this recipe a try. At least watch the video. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I do is line a baking sheet with some foil. I'm going to set that aside. You're gonna take your Brussels sprouts and wash them. I'm using a hardwood smoked bacon. Some people like to do this with maple. I'm not the hugest fan of maple. So, alright, you're gonna take one Brussels sprout, one piece of bacon, and just wrap the Brussels sprout completely in the piece of bacon. Like that, and then sit it on your baking sheet. Show you one more time. Just wrap the Brussels sprout, and you want to use the whole piece of bacon. I guess you could get away with doing just half the piece of bacon, but it might not taste as good. So keep doing that until you have covered all of your Brussels sprouts with bacon. You're going to run out of one or the other eventually. So I'll be back when I'm done wrapping all of these Brussels sprouts. Alright, now that you have all of the bacon wrapped around the Brussels sprouts, just sprinkle some pepper on there. Now I'm going to stick these in a 350-degree oven until the bacon is ready. And that depends on how you like your bacon. So we're going to say a very minimum of 30 minutes. Because you also want the Brussels sprouts to cook. So I'll be back in just a little bit. Here they are, fresh out of the oven. I'm going to get these put on a serving tray now. Alright, so I have put a toothpick in each one and some Dijon mustard in the center. And they are ready to go to the next party. You can eat these just for dinner some night and not bother with the toothpick, or you can serve them as an appetizer. So there you go. Appetizer, side dish, whichever you want to make it. It's good with the Dijon mustard dip or some ranch. Some people like the maple syrup sauce. It's all about your taste, and we all like different things. So my two favorites are the ranch and the Dijon mustard. Thank you guys for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe.